Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ and Sons and our Madden 24 Arizona Cardinals franchise series, where we are going to try and bounce back this week against the New York Jets. We are on a 3-game losing streak, so it is time to get things straightened up and get back on the course that we were on before Schultz's injury. He is back now. He has struggled since his return, and our offense just has not been on point. We've been off timing, off everything, and we have really struggled, but now's the time to get back to it. So welcome back to the channel, and if you're joining us for the first time, thank you for joining. And here we go, underway with our Madden series. Now, before the kickoff of this game, we got called into the principal's office, mainly just because the standard, our team's in turmoil. You lost 3 games in a row, fix it or we're going to fire you type of thing. For those of y'all who have seen series on this channel before, I think it was Madden 22. I think we started out with the Falcons. I did actually get fired, so I take that little vice principal visit very seriously. But either way, we have to deal with it. Team's in turmoil. We're going to improve. And let's get that improvement started now after a 1-yard run there by Blair, our rookie running back. So 2nd and 9 on the 46-yard line. Schultz is going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers set. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Fires it over to the right side. He's got Rondale Moore coming across the field on a drag pattern, picking up about 4 yards on that one to make it 3rd and manageable. So 3rd and manageable from the 42-yard line here. This is our first drive of the game, so we need to get our pattern set. Need to see how the defense is really going to try and be playing us. Are we going to have opportunities for deep balls? What kind of offense are we going to go with? So 3rd and 5. Schultz has the snap. Quick throw over the middle to Ertz. He's going to pick up enough for the first down and get down to the 35-yard line there, making it 1st and 10. After that gain of 7 yards, Ertz with his first catch. Need to get him folded back into the game a lot more often. He was out with an injury, so we definitely need to get him going again. 1st and 10, Schultz has the snap, fires it back off to the right side. He's got Quez Watkins down the sideline there, and he's going to pick up a good about 12 yards, give or take. 12 or 18 yards, all the way down to the 18-yard line inside the red zone. Good pass by Schultz and great blocking by the line to give him the time. But Quez Watkins got free on that pattern, and Schultz delivered the pass on point, and he was able to get some space and get down to the 18. So 1st and 10, Schultz under center, 2 tight ends on the line. Schultz, play action, sits in a clean pocket, fires it to the left side. He's got Moore in the end zone, but he misses him. He misses Moore wide open in the end zone. Not sure what Sauce Gardner's all talking about there. He's 5 yards behind him. So after that incomplete, poorly thrown pass, we're at 2nd and 10. Schultz hands off to Mostert, going to the left side. He's got a hole open, makes a cut in, bounces back out, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Raheem Mostert breaks that one out open, and that's going to give us an early lead here in New York as he picks up the 18-yard touchdown run with some shifty little moves there to get past the safety and then to fight his way to give him that extra little boost into the end zone as we lead 7-0. Now after a quick 3-and-out by the Jets, we have them at good field position with the ball as we hand that one off to Blair going to the left side. Makes a spin, bouncing off tacklers, and Blair's going to pick up 6 yards on that one, only his 2nd carry of the day. He's got 7 of them, 7 yards in total. So 2nd and 4 from the 39 on the plus side of the field here. Schultz is going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers left. Blair to the right of Schultz. He has the snap. Hands it off to Blair. Going to the left side. He makes a move. He's got a hole open. Blair bouncing outside and picking up down to the 30-yard line. A good 10-yard gain on that one. He's got 17 yards now after that carry. And a good job hitting the hole and kicking it out to find that extra space. So 1st and 10 now for this Cardinals offense, leading 7-0. Schultz going to be in a shotgun. He's got 3 receivers. Everybody's in tight. Has the snap. Fires it out to the left side. He's going to hit Watkins there on the quick little out pattern. Picking up 4 yards only, but hey, positive gain on a good throw to the outside is what you need. He has had a rough time since he came back, hitting passes on outside the numbers on his left side, so it's good to see him get that one completed. 2nd and 6. Schultz I formation. Has the snap, play action. Clean pocket, fires it deep down the right side. He's got Hollywood, walks it into the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Oh baby, oh baby. Marquise Hollywood Brown bringing his speed to New York City here. Getting out in the open. And then the quick cut to fight his way inside the pylon there as he got to the edge, to the sideline. As impressive little thing and a strain on the legs. But he makes the cut in, picks up the touchdown, and that's going to give us a 2-score lead. Now we're going to advance on up to the second quarter. The Jets have scored on their last drive, so the score is 14-7. Rodgers tries to get rolling around somewhere, but he's too old to escape, and Ojulari is going to get back there and bring him down for a sack and an 11-yard loss at the 45-yard line. So a good job fighting by Ojulari. The line, the offensive line has kind of struggled, and we know we can pick them apart on the outside edges. We have the speed. And that one, Ojulari was able to get there mainly because Rodgers rolled out right into that pressure, especially because he had the outside pressure coming in from Lewis. So 2nd and 21 for this Cardinals defense. We do lead, like I said, 7 points, 14-7, as we just now get the Jets to false start in their own stadium. That's the kind of impact our defensive line is having. We picked up some veterans with Lewis, Farrell, and all those guys, and Watkins, but we also got some young guys like Verdon that are causing things, Stills that are causing issues for the offensive linemen, and they jump off sides. Now on 2nd and 26, he fires just a quick little pass to try to pick up 4 yards. Not really even a screen pass. He hits Mecole Hardman there, who caught the touchdown for him earlier in the game. But just kind of a little flayed pass out. 3rd and 22. Rodgers alone in the backfield. Has the snap. Pressure comes quick. Fires. This time it's a wide receiver screen to the left side. He's going to make some guys miss. Our defense on the scramble brings them down after a gain of about 14 yards, give or take. 12 or 14 yards. But that would force the Jets to get rid of it. Now after our offense failed to convert a first down, here come the Jets right back at us as he fires it over to the left side. Rodgers hitting his receiver, who's just suddenly become a super escapable individual, Conklin, as he couldn't be brought down, and we finally get him down at the 21. Score is still 14-7 here. We've traded off a couple punts since the last drive. Rodgers under center this time. Has the snap in the pocket, fires it quickly over the middle, hits his receiver coming across on the drag pattern, picking up 6 yards right there. Rodgers with about 150, 160 yards through the air. Owens, that was his second catch. He's got 9 yards receiving on the afternoon. 2nd and 4, Rodgers going to be alone in the backfield all by himself. Has the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it quickly over the middle, hitting his receiver, breaking tackles. And he's going to go down. Garrett Wilson made the catch, and he looks like he's getting staggered, hurt. He's just running on pure adrenaline trying to get into a little fight. But they have him off on the sideline now. It doesn't look like he's going into the locker room, so it may not be that bad. We'll probably see him later on in this one. However, it is 1st and goal for the Jets. Rodgers alone in the backfield, 5 wide, has the snap. No pressure comes, fires it to the left side. He's going to hit Hardman. Hits Mecole Hardman on an out pattern, just far enough into the end zone for it to count, and this game is going to be tied. So 1st and 10 now on a later drive here in the second quarter as we approach the halftime. We fire it to Rondale Moore down the right side, stiff arming and brought down. 1:15 seconds remaining in the first half, still in the second quarter. This game is tied 14-14, but now we're just 3 yards away from punching this one in and retaking a lead after that catch and run by Moore. So clock is ticking, 40 seconds now. Schultz in a shotgun, hands it off to Blair. Going to the left side, he's going to get stood up. Deontay Blair gets stood up at the 1-yard line. Oh, that's so disappointing when that happens. So 2nd and goal. Schultz has the snap, hands it off to Blair again, and they're going to blow that one up. And now we will be forced to use a timeout. You've got to be kidding me. The time we need our interior linemen to hold on the run game. The time we need it more than ever. They completely just get humiliated, and we end up losing a yard. That's going to make it 3rd and goal now. Schultz has the snap. Blitz comes, fires it over the middle. He's got this man for a touchdown. Watkins in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Quez Watkins coming in on that slant pattern. Made a great catch in traffic. That's going to give us a lead right here at halftime, as we are able to punch that one in, which is mere seconds remaining in the first half. A great drive to respond to those back-to-back touchdowns by the Jets. So we are going to take that into halftime, 21-14. That is the lead we will accept. We will keep it because we will have our opportunities in the second half. Now, before we get to the second half, let's take a look at some of the scores from around the country, especially some of our division opponents, to see what's going on. Now, the LA Rams, they've been on a little streak as of recently, are facing off the Bears and losing 17-7. Bears are 9-3 and one of the top seeds in the NFC, so they are not a walkover like they have been in years past. Sticking up north, we do go to Detroit, where the Seahawks and Geno Smith are leading Jared Goff and the Lions 17-7. Smith, 17 for 21 with 170 yards on the day. Goff is just 7-10 for 74 and a touchdown. Moving over to the Northeast in an AFC East rivalry, Patriots lead the Dolphins 14-7. Murray's got 2 touchdowns on 11 of 13 throwing. Tua is 5-9 for 86 yards and a touchdown. So let's go ahead and jump into this game here at the start of the second half. Coming back after those scores, Rodgers tries to drop it in. He's going to short it up. Wilson jumps up and makes the catch. Rodgers thought he had him and just short-armed it. And Wilson high points that ball coming at him, and he's able to make the catch and the interception. So just like that, we get ourselves an extra possession here in this one with the pickoff of Rodgers. And you can see he just underthrew it. I guess that's his age getting to him. It happens to everybody. Old man time defeats everybody. Old man time's undefeated. So now 1st and 10 after that interception, our offense coming out onto the field knowing we need to respond. Put some points up. Let's not make this interception count for nothing. Schultz going to be in an I formation. Hands it off to Mostert. Going to the right side. Big hole open. Fighting forward. Making a move. Mostert down to the 16, 17-yard line. He's now got 55 yards rushing on the day. Raheem Mostert was able to bust that one open once he got the edge. And a great job there by Shepard to seal that thing off, as they both push forward, and Mostert gets us down inside the red zone at the 17-yard line. Now we're going back to the I formation. Schultz has 2 receivers set. Play action. Stands in a pocket, rolls out to his right. Pressure comes, and Schultz fires that one away wisely. I've seen him at other times try to risk a throw, but not now, and that's the smarter play there. So after that rare, smart play done by a Cardinals player, we have ourselves at 2nd and 10 at the 17. Schultz going into the shotgun. Hands it off to Mostert, going to the left side. He tries to bounce it out. If he had just gotten that last block right there, he could have probably sprung that one open again. Still picks up a couple yards to make it 3rd and 8 at the 15. Either way, we lead by 7, and we need to be leading by more than 7. Normally, I'd say touchdown, but at this point, I will take a field goal with the way this drive is working out so far. 3rd and 8. Schultz going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers left. Moore is in the slot position. Has the snap in the pocket. Quick throw deep over the middle, and that one's going to be knocked away. He was looking for Moore in the end zone, and that one gets knocked away by their safety, and that falls incomplete, and that does leave us with a 32-yard field goal opportunity. So Zane Gonzalez will walk on out there as he puts the boot to the ball, and it goes through the uprights, and that's going to extend our lead now to double digits. 2 scores at 10 points, 24-14 here in the 3rd. So now still later in the 3rd, after another little turnover, we fire that one over, hit Hollywood Brown down the left side. He's at the 25, breaking more tackles and finally getting brought down. We were able to get a quick stop on the Jets and forced them to give us the ball in good field position. So we do lead 24-14 still here. And after that catch by Hollywood gets us down to about the 24-yard line. And we still have around 12 minutes remaining. We picked Rodgers off on the first play of the second half. And so far, our defensive dominance this half has continued. 1st and 10 now for the Cardinals in a shotgun, 3 wide. Ertz sort of on the line to the right side. Mostert in the backfield. Schultz has the snap. Blitz comes, stands in the pocket, and he's hit as he throws it. And that one falls incomplete, thankfully. Tompkins came flying through on the backside, the blind side of Schultz, unblocked, going around the outside edge. They just brought more blitzers than we had blockers, and he got through and delivered a hit. So now 2nd and 10, 3 tight ends on the right side of the line. Handoff to Mostert, going up the middle, cuts it left, back around the center, breaking tackles. Raheem Mostert pushing forward, not wanting to go down easy, picks up 6 yards. He's got 75 yards on 10 carries this afternoon, just under 8 yards per carry. Now it's going to take us to a 3rd and 4 here at the 20. Schultz has the snap, and the pressure comes, fires it over, and Hollywood gets there to knock it away. Ooh, he hit the safety Harden right in his hands, but Hollywood comes through and swats that one out of him and causes it to fall incomplete. So for the second time in less than 5 minutes of football, we're kicking a field goal here. And this one is going to be snap, boot, ball through the upright. It looked like it was trailing off to the right, but it comes back through. And now we lead by 13. So it's 27-14 now at this point. And here later in the 3rd, just about 3.5 minutes, Schultz is going to be in a shotgun. They bring a blitz, fires it over the middle. He's going to hit Hollywood. Back breaking tackles again. Hollywood not wanting to go down today. Picks up 7 yards. Got clobbered right there coming across the middle, but was able to bounce off of it because they didn't wrap up. And finally he gets brought down after picking up some more. So 2nd and 3 now. We're staying in the shotgun. Schultz hands it off to Mostert up the middle. Pushing forward and brought down. Mostert now approaching the century mark at 91 yards on 13 carries today. It's a pretty great game, about 7 yards per carry for him. So at the 26-yard line, the 3rd quarter is getting ready to come to a close. We are approaching the 2-minute mark in the 3rd, trying to get some additional points and build up this lead. Now Mostert to the left side. He's got space once again. Breaking tackles. Raheem Mostert getting over the century mark and getting us inside the red zone down to the 14-yard line. What a great run by him to hit the hole. And it looks like the left side of our offensive line is playing like men possessed and just opening up hole after hole for Mostert to run through. 1st and 10, I formation, play action. Schultz, clean pocket, fires it over to the right side. He hits Ertz, and he holds on to it. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Zach Ertz had some space, but then the Jets defense collapsed down on him with 3 green jerseys around him as he made the catch, takes the hit, and holds on for dear life, holds on to the ball in the end zone, and that's going to extend our lead now to 3 scores as we get set up to be up quite a bit. And now we do go for 2 and make it 35-14. So we do officially lead by 21 points. Now, Aaron Rodgers not wanting to give up that easy here at the start of the 4th quarter as the Jets have possession. Rodgers throws it over to Conklin right there on the right side. He makes the catch 9 yards down the field, and that's going to set them up with a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 for this Jets offense. At the 29-yard line, Rodgers sitting in a shotgun formation. 3 wide with Conklin in the slot left. Rodgers has the snap in the pocket, fires it quickly over the middle. He hits his man coming across on the little pattern that got blocked off there by Gardner on the left side. But a great little pick play by the offense being run right there. So now 1st and 10 inside the 18. Rodgers under center, 2 tight ends to the left. Hand it off to Hall, going straight forward. Simmons hits him. Isaiah Simmons almost lost track of him, but he puts him to the turf, and that's going to be a good gain here by our defense, only allowing 3 yards and a tough tackle by Simmons. 2nd and 7, Rodgers under center. I right, 2 receivers. It's going to be a handoff to Hall going outside. He breaks 1 tackle, breaks in another one, and Buda Baker comes up and brings him down. Ojulari was back there first, but he got past him, and Buda almost once again lost him. It looked like he pushed away from him completely, but Baker, holding true to him, still brings him down. So 3rd and 11 at the 19. Rodgers under center. Has the snap. Hands it off to Hall. The hole opens up wide. Where is everybody going? What are they doing? No reaction to Hall with the ball. And And the hole opened up at the second level. Players are just going all over the place, making it first and goal now at the 4. Rogers under center. Hands off to Hall, going to the left side. He's got space. Hit by Simmons, pushing forward, and Simmons and Baker stand him up and bring him down to the turf at the 1. Unable to fight his way into the end zone on that one. So that's going to make it second and goal now as they try to punch it in. And it looks like the Jets are going to be staying with their big package here. Multiple tight ends and just a running back in the backfield in an I formation. Hand it off. They give it to their fullback, and he's going to get into the end zone. Nick Bawden, their fullback, runs it in. Did not see that one coming. Outsmarted us there, and that's going to be an easy touchdown for the Jets. Downside to them scoring is we got to get the ball back. So at just over 8.5 minutes, Schultz rolls out to his right side, fires it. He's going to hit Shepard down the right side there, coming across the field. Gerald Shepard, a rookie tight end, making the catch for 9 yards, his first catch of the afternoon. But he has definitely played a pretty good game on the blocking aspect. He's done a good job opening up some holes and sealing the edge for Mostert. Second and 1, hands off to Mostert, off to the left side, where he's had a lot of success today, but not so much on that one, but he gets just enough to get a first down. Quinnen Williams comes through on that tackle. So first and 10 here for the Cardinals as we still lead the Jets 35-21 in New York with about just under 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We are at the 22-yard line on the plus side trying to add to this lead. Schultz is going to be under center. 2 tight ends set. Has the snap, hands it off to Mostert, going to the left side. There's nowhere open, but he pushes forward. Raheem Mostert pushing forward against this Jets defense. Nowhere to go with it, but he continued fighting and gets his way into the end zone. So now second and 7 here for this Cardinals offense. Here at the 20-yard line, we are going to stay in the shotgun. We got 3 receivers to the left side. Ertz is on the line to the right. Blair offset to Schultz's right side. Has the snap. Schultz stands in a pocket, fires it deep down the right side. It's a jump ball, and nobody comes down with it. Woo! Amos went up for it, with Moore being right there, at least enough of a distraction to prevent him from intercepting that ball. I'm not a fan of those balls being thrown. One, let's face it, as much as I may hate Rodgers, Schultz is no Rodgers. He can make some throws. Schultz just needs to understand what throws he can make at this time of his career. Now third and 7. Schultz is going to be under center. 3 tight ends to the right side. Has the snap. Fires it quickly over. He's going to hit Shepard once again, but he's not able to get away after the catch. And he picks up only about 4 yards, give or take. And that's going to get it to a 4th and 4. Now leading by 14, we're going to try to make this a 3-score game here with the field goal. And that's going to be boot, ball, 3-score game, 17-point lead, 38-21 after that field goal by Zane Gonzalez, who's done a great job for us all season. Really has. And that's really going to be how this game ends up. There wasn't too much else after that. You know, we held our own. Our defense did a good job putting pressure on Rodgers the whole game. Had a couple lapses, but hey, that's what's going to happen. They're professional athletes, you know, the same way we are. Why does Robert Saleh look like that in Madden? I don't know. Oh, well. Whatever. It is what it is. And it is a victory here. We have been struggling, and it feels so good to get a win like that and kind of bounce back some. Kind of bring ourselves back to reality. Let's get back on the winning ways. The season's not over by any stretch of the imagination. We still got a lot of football left before the regular season is over. We've only got now 8 wins on the season. We need to continue to make that push for the playoffs. That should be our only goal. Win the division, get in the playoffs, and actually host a playoff game. Now, for us to do that, we need to attach some more wins, right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves set up here for the next game of this episode. And this time, we are at home, facing, once again, another team from New York, this time it being the NFC East Giants. They are coming to town, trying to put a damper on our season. They have been struggling, which is pretty standard for the Giants this year. But, you know, any team is a dangerous team, and you can't take a team off. As we look at the playoff race, right now we're the number 4 seed in the NFC side. Bears are number 1. AFC is looking kind of shaky there to see what they come up with. The Bills being the number 1 seed, that's kind of an interesting thing. But right now it looks like we may be playing the Cowboys, seeing how things shape out in the playoffs. So let's go and get this one against the Giants underway. 1st and 10, halfway through the first quarter. Looking for the deep ball on Hollywood, and we got him down to the 2-yard line. Been looking for a reason to try to stretch the field, put the ball up in the air, give Hollywood a chance, and he comes through for us right there on that one. Schultz delivers a beautiful little lofted pass up in the air, and just a great job to allow Hollywood to run underneath it. You know, they got into a real good connection in the first few games of the season when we were undefeated at 4-0. They really had a good pattern and good feel for each other. And it looks like they're starting to kind of get that back going again since Schultz has come back from his injury and we've had those struggles. Now 1st and goal after that pass to Hollywood. Schultz under center, tosses it out to the right side. Mostert, he's got the edge. Mostert walks it in. Touchdown Cardinals. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. Oh baby. What a score by Mostert. Takes the toss and a great job by this Cardinals offense sealing off that edge. And the pulling guard, everybody, Ertz out there sealed it, made just the space wide open. Mostert takes advantage. And after our score here at the start of the second quarter, the Giants, trailing now by 10 since we have added a field goal, are trying to come back in this one. Daniel Jones rolls to his right, fires it over the middle across his body, somehow still hits his receiver. And what a throw and catch, a lucky throw and catch. Now, we did have multiple Cardinals defenders in the area, but playing the man coverage, everybody had their back turned, and no one was able to pick that one off. But I think if we can continue to put pressure, we may be able to start to steal a ball or two away from them. 1st and 10 now. Jones in the shotgun has the snap. Watkins pressures, and Watkins chases him down. And that's going to be a sack for a 13-yard loss all the way back to the 34-yard line. And that's going to make it 2nd and 23. As Carlos Watkins blew past his blocker. It was not, I'm surprised you could even call that right guard a blocker. Whoever 76 is. Edwards, he was more like a little door that Watkins had to open and go running right through. So 2nd and 23 now after the sack. Jones in a pistol formation. 3 receivers, has the snap, hands it off to Barkley, going to the right side. Barkley gets hit and stood up by Zaven Collins. A great job by this linebacker core to get him hit early and bring him down. He only picks up about 3 yards on that run. It was a physical 3 yards, and we got him to the turf still. So 3rd and 20. Jones stays in the shotgun formation, has the snap in the pocket, drops off a screen pass to Barkley to the left side. He's got blockers, hit, and finally brought down. Was that Gillespie that brought him down? A great job to fight off his block and wrap Barkley up by the waist and bring him down. Now, that would result in a field goal. And after we punted the ball, here comes Saquon Barkley, staying alive, missing tackles and breaking tackles. And what was a one-score ball game is now a tied ball game after a 70-yard scamper there by Saquon Barkley. The first guy went for his legs, and looks like maybe he tripped trying to hit Barkley a little too hard, possibly trying to hit stick Barkley. And he completely falls down, and that just opens up the floodgate as Barkley goes hauling ass through. So now in a tie ball game at home, we have to respond and get momentum back on our side. Now we have moved the ball down the field, and after that little throw, we are at the 27-yard line. Mostert makes his first catch of the afternoon for 3 yards, so it's 2nd and 7. Oddly enough, we're at the 27. A lot of sevens being thrown around in this one. Schultz now under center, 2 tight ends set, 2 receivers. Mostert in the backfield, hands it off the left side, and no one's going to get it anywhere. Mostert stopped early. 7 rushes for 17 yards. Lawrence comes up with the tackle, and they're really holding Mostert down. He's done a pretty good job for us all season, but just at about 2.5 yards per carry so far today. As we approach the 2-minute warning, Schultz has the snap. Fires it deep down the left side. He's got Hollywood, and he overthrows him, threw it out of bounds. So with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left at the 27, we go for the end zone and fail, so we have to kick a field goal now. Gonzalez steps up, boot ball right through the uprights, and we get to reclaim the lead once again, thankfully. 13-10 after that kick. Now here later in the second, after getting the ball back, still 30 seconds remain till halftime. Schultz trying to make something happen. Fires it over, hits Blair down the seam. He's got space. Deontay Blair down to the 24-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 25. And here we go to spike it. I didn't want to use a timeout. I didn't think it'd take that long to spike the damn ball. And that leaves us 9 seconds left. So an opportunity to go for the end zone here from the 25-yard line. Just cannot take a sack. Schultz has the snap. Clean pocket. Fires it to the right side. And that's going to be up and up by Ertz as they go up for it. And it comes down. And the defender that it bounced to couldn't come down with it and does fall incomplete, thankfully. So 4 seconds remaining in half. That's going to leave us with a field goal opportunity of 42 yards. Zane Gonzalez, boot ball, you know it, down right there between the uprights. And that's going to extend our lead now to 6 points. Still just one score, but a 6-point lead is a 6-point lead, especially going into halftime. Now we've had our faults. Really the biggest fault was the play by Barkley where we let him get free for 70 yards. But we still have the lead, so got to focus on some of the positive things, right? That's how you bounce back from 3-game losing streaks, focus on some positive stuff. And so checking out a division matchup here, the Seahawks lead the Rams 14-7. Smith is 7-11 for 60 yards and a touchdown. Stafford is 5 of 8 for 35 yards, a touchdown and 1 interception. Now to the East Coast, the Ravens at the Commanders. They handle business 31-21. Lamar Jackson, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns, while Darnold had a touchdown and 3 interceptions for the Commanders. Heading up north to see the 49ers, they beat the Vikings 31-24 on the road. Purdy, 15-21 for 217 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cousins completed 18 passes for 316 yards, 2 touchdowns, but also 3 interceptions. So there's some of the scores from around the league this Sunday. So let's get back to the second half here as Mostert's got the edge on the right side, pushing forward, and is brought down at the 29-yard line. Finally found some space. As this is our opening drive of the second half, we are on the move, making sure to take our time and get some of this clock off, give our defense time to rest. Let's just start wearing down this Giants team. 1st and 10. Schultz has the snap, fires it over the middle. He's going to hit. Oh, man, he had Ertz. I thought he came down with it, but unable to make the catch. Zach Ertz got hit right as the ball got there. 3 Giant defenders were around him, to be fair, so that happens, I guess. 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Schultz is going to be under center. We got 2 tight ends to the left side. Hollywood Brown close in on the left. Rondale Moore wide right. It's going to be a play action. Schultz drops back, fires it over. He hits Hollywood at the 10-yard line, and he's brought down at the 8. Schultz 14 of 28 so far today for 168 yards. Pretty good play by him to hit Hollywood on that one, but an even better catch. Almost overthrowing him, but Hollywood saves him and comes down with it at the 8, and that's going to make it 1st and goal now, Cardinals. So now we're going to be in the shotgun. We got 3 receivers to the right side. Ertz is in the slot left, has the snap. In the pocket, fires it over to Blair. He cuts it up. Blair walks it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. He got Deontay Blair in the flat, but then just too much speed. The linebacker had given chase, but wasn't going to be able to catch up as Blair cuts it up right at the sideline and gets inside the pylon and into the end zone for the touchdown here to extend our lead even more. Now, we did try for the extra point or the 2-point conversion and failed. And then we kicked a field goal a little bit later on as the Giants have gotten out an additional touchdown, and it's just an 8-point ball game, 25-17. Once again, we're trying to separate that out, though, as Schultz hits Hollywood once again down the right side, getting us down to the 9-yard line. So an 8-point ball game 9 minutes ago in the 4th quarter. Schultz on the move to try to put another score on the board. First and goal for the Cardinals from the 9. Schultz is going to be under center. 2 tight ends, both receivers in close. Mostert in the backfield, making changes. Has the snap, hands it off to Mostert up the middle, and he's going to be stopped for a 2-yard loss. Mostert, 12 rushes for 33 yards. Dexter Lawrence coming up big on those stops there. He's really beaten. I think that's Hernandez we have right there at the left guard. But he's really putting him to task. So second and goal now. Schultz, quick throw over the middle. That one's almost intercepted. Moore and Banks going for it, and it falls to the turf, thankfully. Looking for the RPO and completely misread the defender there. So third and goal now from the 11. Like I said, we lead by 8 points, 25-17 here at home. Schultz in the shotgun, 3 receivers left, has the snap, fires it quickly over the middle. He's going to hit Blair, who's brought down quickly. Deontay Blair makes the catch and gets brought down at the 4-yard line. He's now got 5 catches for 70 yards today. He's done a great job for us in the screen game and everything. Now, we would settle for a field goal on that drive, and our defense does its job and forces the Giants to punt to us. So here we come now with just about 4 minutes remaining and an 11-point lead. Second and 8 after their run by Mostert to the right side, trying to get around the edge, was unable to get all the way out there. Second and 8. Schultz has the snap, hands it off to Mostert. Once again, bouncing off tacklers, trying to get out to the edge, and is brought down 37 yards on 14 carries after that one. Mostert, it has been a rough day, less than 3 yards per carry. We are approaching the 2-minute warning, and we have a 3rd and 6. Schultz in the shotgun. Looks over the defense, has the snap, fires it off to the right side. He hits his man, but they drop it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, we were going for Zach Pascal, and he dropped that one. And here comes another field goal opportunity. Zane Gonzalez going for game MVP today. Puts the boot to the ball, and that one goes right down the middle for his, fourth field goal of the day. Zane Gonzalez putting them points up, and it's going to be enough. That's all we need to walk away with a victory here. Make it 2 wins in a row, both over the state of New York, proving that Arizona is just better than New York. I'm just saying that for Madden purposes, not for anything else. So, back-to-back wins for us. Good to bounce back like that and get our season on the right track again. Now, the season's not over. There's a lot more football left in the regular season. So remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. And definitely give us a thumbs up if you did like today's video, as it does help out the channel greatly. And I truly appreciate everything that y'all do for us here at Champ & Sons Gaming. So until then, we got a couple more episodes in the regular season. Next game, it'll be division rival San Francisco. I will see y'all when that one kicks off. So as always, everybody stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.